It's another update for the unemployed squad. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's really cool to be a civilian, guys. Just come on over here on this side, man. All right? Now, this is one of Foolio's killers. He's actually one of the shooters. Don't forget that part. He's one of the people with the gun up like that, with the Call of Duty, with the poom poom, with the bang bang. Okay? And he's begging the judge to get him life in prison. This is the situation that you just never want to be in. He's begging for life in prison because he qualifies for the death penalty in Florida.
FBI, open up!
Help! I'm not here to dispute anything.
It's cool to be a civilian.
Be a man and take responsibility and express my feelings.
Oh,
this is
no.
a terrible situation. It's been a traumatic experience.
Oh,
After
no.
you and your friends inflicted that carnage, was it traumatic
Inflicted
to you
the
as you went back
carnage.
to the car?
You see how they use the words? After you and your friends inflicted the carnage. You see how they use them words? It just make it sound crazier. They didn't say after you and your friends killed Foolio, inflicted the carnage.
With that AR-15,
Damn.
was it still smoking? Was it still warm
Look, oh, was it still
in your
smoking?
hands?
I just missed my brother.
Who is that?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's it's his sister?
Ms. Gaffright, you have characterized your and your brother Sean's childhood.
He's someone that's young. He's healthy. In reality,
The
we
judge
need
is
that
not about to
labor.
spare
We
you,
need
bro.
that sweat equity,
They told his ass we need the labor.
and we will put him
Oh
out
my God! You see, this is what they gonna do to y'all, bro. They gonna do do you know that all jail is modern day slavery? They send you in there, they make you work for free pretty much. They pay you 10 cents an hour if you lucky, or 10 cents a day, or whatever the fuck it is, if you lucky, while you make and produce stuff for them for free. He said he young, we need that labor. He said we need that labor. We need that young man labor.
reality. We need that labor. We need that sweat equity, and we will put him out there to work. He will be assigned an inmate number, and when he dies and leaves in a body bag, he will still have that inmate number. An inmate
Damn.
serving life will never ever get out. There is no parole in the state of Florida, and they're not.
There's no
ever
parole in the
allowed
state of- I
outside
forgot it, man.
The
That's
razor
crazy.
wire and the fence of a secured facility.
So why y'all killing niggas in the? Hey, y'all got it, gang. Why y'all killing people in a state where it's no parole? That means if you get life, nigga, you doing life, bro.
Quick pause, because this helping people like you stay more on top of their finances.
This is another stage of the proceeding.
You don't want to be
where
here
you
though,
make
bro.
the decision and only
Begging
you
for
get
your
to
life,
make the decision whether
and
or not to
it ain't even up to him.
Okay? You can choose to remain silent, or you can take the stand, be sworn to tell the truth, and then tell the truth. It's my understanding from your counsel that
Why you ain't snitch?
to
Probably ain't need him to,
testify.
for
Is that
real.
correct?
So he's being given the chance to speak,
Okay.
to explain himself. He's gonna take that opportunity,
I don't think he should have did
and
that.
he's gonna hope for the best, because again, he's already been found guilty, and there's only two options as to
Life
how
or
this
death.
can play out.
It's crazy, bro.
He's either gonna receive a life sentence
Or he
in
gonna
Florida
get
State
killed.
prison, in which there is no parole. He's never coming home,
Right.
or he's gonna be sentenced to death.
That's crazy. And I don't give a damn how tough you are, bro. That's a cold road to be on, boy. That nigga is, do you know how crazy of a situation you are in for you to be sitting in a courtroom begging and crying and begging the judge to get you life in prison because you don't want to die at 20, whatever year, 21, 22. Boy,
People speak here today on your
this shit
behalf.
should really hit home for people,
And
gang.
I
Real
know
life.
You wanted to address the court and the jury, so I would like to ask you what you want the jury to know.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. They might feel bad for you and give you life. But in the last video, we saw that you killed that man and you looked at it like it was a power up. Like it gave you more XP, like you leveled up in life because you finally caught this body and you finally you finally did something street and you finally feel good about it, and you was smiling and laughing and bragging and I don't know, bro. You can't cry now though. If you spending thousands of dollars on designer jeans and hundreds of dollars on Jordan shoes and you still ain't got no skin routine, that is a violation. I can't talk too crazy about you though, cause that used to be me. My skin routine used to literally be water. You know, guys, we don't know about skincare. That's why I'm so happy to partner with Tej Hanley. Now, the best part about Tees is it's simple. You do not have to think too much. You know, me and our minds, we ain't for all that complicated skin routine. Wash, scrub, moisturizer. Takes like 2 minutes. Dos minutos for all of my Spanish friends. And honestly, the biggest difference for my skin was the scrub. I had my wife telling me like, "Ooh, your skin look good." I said, "For real, baby." After a couple weeks of this scrub and this whole routine, my skin started feeling way smoother. And I've been looking better on camera. It's a reason why you keep seeing celebrities and other creators talking about this stuff. It just works and it's super easy to stay consistent with. Now, because Tej Hanley is sponsoring this video, they giving all of y'all 40% off plus a free gift. Christmas came early. Use the link in the description or in the pinned comment. Try it out. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your girl think. Let me know what the little girls you trying to holler at. Let me know what they think. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, make sure you click that link because that's the link that you need to click in order to get 40% off and a free gift that's worth $20. I'm trying to help you.
I just want to address the court today, and, you know, I'm not here to dispute anything. I'm just here to be a man and take responsibility and express my feelings about was, you know, this whole situation. You know, that's what I plan on doing.
Okay. And how do you feel? What?
I feel very remorseful, you know.
Now you feel remorseful. Do you feel remorseful, or do you feel are you sorry that you did, or are you sorry that you got caught? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we'd all have been in situations as a kid where we did some shit we know our parents was gonna whoop our ass for, but we'd do it again. We just mad we got caught. We ain't really bad that we did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have snuck a girl in your crib before. You gonna sneak another girl in there? You just mad you got caught.
A traumatic experience. You know.
Let me ask you this. So, how old were you when you were arrested?
I was 18 years old.
18. Oh my God, Lord have mercy. He threw his life away at 8. I thought he was at least 20-something. Shit.
We heard that you had started some college. Obviously, probably didn't get very far, right?
Right.
What have you done since you've been in jail? Is there programs? Are there things that you can do there?
So, you know, I've gotten into programs. I've also, you know, I grew up, you know, in church and, you know, in a Christian household. So I refocused my, you know, life to Christ, and, you know, I've taken a lot of religious programs.
He's gonna make this shit try to
sound so good.
Possible. He's got on a fucking turtleneck. He's talking about programs.
Not the turtleneck.
Listen, I've been in the jail that he's in.
For real?
That was the jail that
Tampa
I was
Bay?
in when I got sentenced to prison, right?
Damn.
I don't remember any fucking programs or nothing like that. But it ain't like there's a big Bible study going on neither. You just have a couple people that crack open the Bible because they facing time and they're just trying to pray for the best.
Right.
Those are the people that use the Bible to, you know, they use it like it's gonna help them. It's gonna give them
God. One thing about it, bro, God, a lot of things. He ain't stupid. Sometimes people be trying to play with God like he's slow or something. God knew your intentions. God knew. You might be able to fool them people. I don't mean you gonna fool God though. You ain't gonna fool God. And God ain't gonna let you. God might not allow you to fool them people. You know what I'm saying? You can't wait until you in jail facing life of 50,000 years in jail, in prison, and now you want to crack open your Bible. You can't wait till it's don't wait till it's too late, boy. Listen, don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait till it's too late. You better do it while you ahead.
And it's gonna, this video, we're gonna take a look at his life, his younger life.
Yeah.
This kid wasn't raised bad. He wasn't in the hood. He was a gamer. He was.
Yeah.
just the direction his
shit
life
crazy, right?
went is insane. It's tragic. This kid was born in 2005 and at 18 decides to go kill one of the most famous drill rappers out of Jacksonville.
Out of his city, literally.
And now
like,
at 20 years old, he's
crazy,
fighting for his life in the courtroom.
But you know why people do this? It's because somebody convinced you and told you that you're not cool unless you do something gangster. And I'm here to tell you that that's not the case. Like I said in my other videos yesterday, you are only not cool. You are only a lame person when you are doing something and trying to be something that you know you are not. Okay? So if you see somebody with a gun and a switch and they shoot niggas and dissing ops on Instagram and you look at it and you like, ooh, that look cool. Ooh, it look like the girls. Like, I'm gonna go do that. That makes you lame. If you love dressing a certain way, and you only switch, now if you want to switch up how you dressing for yourself, that's different. But if you only dress in a certain way because you seen another nigga and it look like he get girls doing that, or it look like he get more likes on his Instagram than doing that, that's lame. And what happens with the problem with that is you will always end up in a fucked up situation because you'll always see something that you want to change. You'll always want to do something different than what you're doing because you're trying to fit into a certain demographic or a certain crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could wear glasses and people would think you a bitch because you got on glasses. Because you don't fit that certain demographic of the tough guy look. But nigga, if you need to wear glasses, bro. You shouldn't take your glasses off because you think somebody else is gonna think that you look like a nerd. You feel me?
He has to defend himself is a mic.
We're taking accountability. You felt remorseful. Tell us what you mean by that and what statement you want to make.
To the victim's family, you know, I want to send my deepest condolences and my, you know.
You can tell by how he's speaking that he ain't grew up like that.
It's hard losing.
He ain't grow up like
child,
that. He's well spoken.
A best friend, a brother, a cousin. And for that, I just cannot say sorry enough. You know, I feel terrible about the situation, but I'm a firm believer that God can use anything for good that the devil wanted for bad. And so I am grateful for the people I've met, for the lessons that I've learned, for just this experience in general, because it's one that I'll never forget, and it's gonna shape the rest of my life.
For you young dumb motherfuckers out there, they're asking him how he's gonna make the best out of his life sentence in Florida State Prison. Now, mind you, once you get a life sentence, it's not like they check up on you and see how you're doing, and if you fail the report card, they put you on death row. It doesn't work like that. He's just, and I'm gonna be honest, he's not doing a bad job. He's trying to make it seem like he still has something good to offer this world, which he may. I'm not denying that.
He might.
But that's what this attempt is. This attempt is, please
don't kill me.
Don't execute me by lethal injection. Please let me live life in Florida State Prison. And
that's
crazy. That's the saddest fucking
That's sad, bro. Literally.
And see.
And the fact that he's 18, he's 20 now. He got locked up when he was 18. His life has been over since he was 18. This is some sad shit, bro. This is sad, bro. This is sad. It's sad what you would see somebody do to be accepted by another group of people. You know what I'm saying? It's sad to see what you would do to finally feel cool. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be comfortable in your own skin, bro. Everybody not a fighter. Everybody not a killer. Everybody's not a computer tech savvy. Everybody doesn't smoke. Some people drink. Everybody don't like Xbox. Some people like PlayStation. Everybody don't like Dodge. Some people like Nissan. Everybody don't like Benz. Some people like BMW. Some people like both. You know what I'm saying? Some people tall, some people short. Some people got it's just different. People, you got to be comfortable with yourself though, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to be comfortable with yourself. You got to be comfortable. I'm not saying don't change for the better and don't strive for more, but you got to be comfortable with yourself enough to be like, nigga, I'm not going to do that. And I don't care what y'all call me. I got that from my pops. Shout out pops. My pops told me all the time, nigga, I'm just gonna have to be a bitch then. I don't want to do it. That he taught me that. You feel me? Don't be a follower, be a leader. If everybody want to go right and you look right and you don't want to go over there, nigga, go that way. If everybody go right and you look over there and you like, yeah, I want to do that. That's cool. Then do that. But don't you ever in your life
will go through.
This is sad,
based
bro.
off something that he stupidly decided to participate in.
I'm gonna try to, continue a humble life, a righteous life. Try to do the right things at all times, and you're gonna be somewhere for the rest of your life. Why would you make your life a living hell?
This is his mother, right?
Mama in that crying because the son gone regardless. It don't even matter whether he passes away or does life in prison. Son going regardless. She can't even fathom that shit because from what it looked like, bro, she ain't raised him like that, bro.
Tear rolling down her eye. This is his mom.
That's his mom.
Y'all want to keep participating in shit like this? This will be your mother.
That'd be your mama.
This might be one of the only people sitting there.
The only people.
As you get sentenced.
That courtroom ain't full, boy. Your mama and your sister, boy.
As you get found guilty. This is what your mother will go through if you decide to live this type of fucked up lifestyle.
And I know she feel like she failed.
Brag about it, go to the club, pop bottles, buy the specific bottle named after the person you killed.
Right.
Your mother's gonna be sitting there crying.
Yeah.
Cause she knows it's over for you.
She'll never see you again.
You're hopeful because you're in that chair. But on that hard ass wooden bench that she's sitting on, she knows it's over.
Yeah.
You would agree with me that Charles Jones was young too, wasn't he?
Yep.
Relatively young, yes, sir.
26, right?
Yes, sir.
That's what the evidence showed us, correct? You were sitting here watching that.
Just a prosecutor, it sounds like. Prosecutor don't give a fuck.
Yeah. And you want to take accountability now, correct?
Right.
You want to take accountability now that this jury has found you guilty, correct?
Yes, sir.
Weeks after we went through a trial.
Right.
Is that your testimony?
The state ain't even playing with
it. The state don't give a fuck.
I'm like, oh, now you feel bad. Now you want to admit.
Because you got to understand, these prosecutors see this shit how many people you think your tears is doing something? You think your mama tears is doing something? This their job, gang. Their job is to lock people like you up. And they get in here, they come in here and they hear everybody they lock up cry. They see everybody mama, they cry, beg, plead. I don't understand who was advising this young man, because nigga, you should have been snitched or at least pled guilty. Yeah, I promise you, if you would have pled guilty, they might have gave you 30 years, 40 years. Long ass time, but you got arrested when you was 18. So you get out at 60, you live from 60 to 80, maybe 80, 90. That's better than dying in prison, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they took it to trial, knowing that you killed the nigga in your mama car with your phone in your pocket, and then bragged about it when you got back to the house. Then pulled up to your grandma's house with the guns and put the guns in the back on camera. Nigga, okay, what's the first plea deal, please? Please, I'll tell you everything you want to know. Y'all is crazy.
After we just went through a whole trial, you could have admitted this from the start if you were so remorseful. But now that you've been found guilty,
now you want to be crying it. Right.
Now you're remorseful.
That ain't gonna buy.
You want to be a productive member, not in this society, in a prison.
Right.
You're gonna be good in there. You couldn't be good out here when you had the whole world.
Every opportunity, man.
You couldn't be good. But you're gonna be good in there, inside of a cage. He's calling him out.
And you saw the autopsy photos of Charles Jones. My question to you is, after you and your friends inflicted that carnage on June 23rd, and as you were running States 2059C, this is actually you running to shoot them, but when you were running back past that Tesla, were you feeling a lot of
any remorse?
at that point?
Nope. Too much adrenaline.
So long ago, I try to not remember anything from that night.
Were you remorseful as you were running back with that AR-15 in your hands?
Like I said, I try to remember nothing from that night.
Was it traumatic to you as you went back to the car with that AR-15? Was it still smoking? Was it still warm in your hands from firing it?
Damn. The state, he's coming in hot.
State don't care.
You know, he asked him, you've seen Foolio's autopsy pictures? They showed him Foolio's dead body.
Damn.
And asked him, after the carnage y'all caused, were you remorseful then? Was it traumatic then?
Right.
When you were running with that AR-15, was it still smoking?
Right.
Was it traumatic then? And they're stopping the state because of how graphic he's making it.
That's why he keep trying to object. Yeah, he's not wrong.
I don't think he should be stopped for what he's saying.
No.
Because you're painting a real picture.
What really happened. And then you had the nerve to get in the car, drive all the way back home, put the guns up, calm, cool, and collected, and then have enough wherewithal to go to the club and brag about it and show the liquor, and it's not looking good, bro. It ain't looking good. I ain't gonna lie. It's not looking good, bro. The picture that you painted for yourself makes it seem like you only crying because you realize you're gonna go do life. But had they not caught you, 99.9 times out of 10, you would still be on Instagram talking about some I'm up one hat, y'all niggas ain't never caught nobody, and bragging about this, all up in Young and Ace videos, doing this, doing that. If they never caught you, I can almost guarantee that's what you would be doing to this day. Because it take a special type of crazy motherfucker to go kill somebody in cold blood the way that y'all did. And not be fucked up about it. And not come home and be antsy and be depressed in your room. And your mama trying to figure out what's wrong with you. And you ain't came out the room in 2 weeks. And you just can't. It's just eating you up alive. Like, if you didn't react like that, to the point where you had to go to the police department and tell them what happened. And tell them who you was with. See, if you would have did that, now you would have had a case. And I guarantee you that the state would have looked at that and considered that, like, man, this young dumbass motherfucker, he was stupid, but he cooperated with the police, he helped us get the people involved, and he turned himself in before we could go get him. Let's give him 20, let's give him 24 years. He'll get out when he's 40 something, and he can try life again after that. Everybody else, we're gonna get them life. It would have been a lot different. But you can't go back in time. That's why you gotta be man.
20-year-old Sean Gathright does not want to get executed.
Right.
But 26-year-old Foolio didn't want to get executed either.
Right.
And he didn't have a choice. They made the decision for him.
Right.
Now Sean's mother is about to come up here.
And
she starts off as if they're still trying to figure out if he's guilty or not. And the judge actually checks his mom.
Really?
Letting her know it's over.
It's over.
We know he's guilty. This is just a matter of if he gets to breathe or not.
Right.
Miss Lyle, how are you related to Sean Gathright?
But every mom's gonna do this, though. I'm gonna be honest with you, though. And I don't have kids yet, so I can't speak. Somebody with kids can speak better than me. God forbid. But if I'm his mama, I ain't getting on that trying to save you, boy. Maybe in this situation, because he already got found guilty, but you gotta walk that path. You gotta lay in the bed you made, son. And by the time you turn 18, I done taught you that. I done told you that 1,022 times. You gotta lay in the bed that you made, son. I can't save you. Mama can't save you. Mama cannot save you. Just is what it is, bro.
As a child, what do you want the jury to know about your son?
I'd like the jury to know that my son is a hardworking person, a hardworking young man. He's
worked hard to kill Foolio.
He's driven. He has a wonderful work ethic.
Worked hard to kill Foolio.
I want the jury to know
that was a lot of work.
That this is not. I believe what has been presented is not my son.
Yeah, I'm going to sustain the objection. Listen, I tell you what, I'm going to I need the jury to step out too. Okay.
All rise.
Oh, so they got the jury. She kicked out the jury. Wow.
All jurors are out, Judge.
Okay. Okay, so Ms. Lyle, I just want to first acknowledge that I recognize this is very stressful for you.
Yep.
I do.
I understand.
But the jury has determined your son's guilt. That issue's been settled. We're not going to revisit that in front of the jury. So I just want to encourage you with regards to your penalty phase testimony. The best thing you could do for your son is just express all of the wonderful characteristics about him, okay? And how deeply you love him and how deeply he's loved by his family.
Right.
I hope y'all realize how sad this is. She's
sad.
Still trying to fight as if she can get him out.
Yeah.
I don't believe what's been presented is the truth. I don't think he would do something like this. She doesn't even want to believe it.
She don't want to. She in denial
That's what y'all
still.
gotta understand.
Yeah. Cause your mama don't know that side of you. Your mama don't know that side of you. Cause your mama didn't raise you like that. Unless she did, you know what I'm saying? Which most moms don't. But your mama don't know that side of you. The side of you that tries so hard to be cool that you go pick up an AR and drive 3-4 hours and stalk this man for hours and club after club and then pull up to the hotel and kill this man. You know what I'm saying? And now don't get me wrong. Someone like Foolio kind of had it coming. But it doesn't make it right for y'all to go do what y'all did. You know what I'm saying? Foolio was one of the most disrespectful rappers ever. Me personally, I think that he was possessed by a demonic entity. I think he was possessed by a demon that just, I don't know. I believe in spiritual warfare more than anything. You know what I'm saying? I believe that when you possessed by certain things, it makes you do certain. You ever see somebody get so drunk that they just walking around fighting and then they wake up and they like, I don't even remember that. Yeah, you was possessed by a demon. That's just how I think. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to think how I think, but that's just, I think spiritual warfare is a much bigger war than what's going on in this glob of meat that we call a body. So it's like, it's not to the point where it's like Foolio, anybody feels bad, like, oh, you went. It's not like they went and killed some just perfectly innocent young man. You know what I'm saying? But you still went and committed murder. From all we know, Foolio never went and killed nobody. He might have made some disrespectful songs, but he ain't never go kill nobody. As far as we know. So.
When you decide to kill somebody, it's not just between you and them. It's between you, them, and every single person you and they have ever come across.
Yeah.
You are going to break the heart of their parents,
yep,
their kids,
yep,
their family, their friends.
Yep.
But you're also going to break your own family's heart.
Right.
Your own mother's heart when she has to get up on there and tell them how good of a kid you were. How you always did your homework. How you played in the neighborhood and you won basketball tournaments and you traveled for football. You might have won the nationals. You know, all the little things that she remembers of her baby, she's going to tell her courtroom, and it's going to fuck you up inside because you're going to remember all these happy things too.
Yeah.
And you haven't been thinking about all these happy things because you've been in the streets and you've been filling your mind up with bullshit. Drill music, drugs, whatever else. You haven't been thinking about all these happy memories that you once cherished. And she's going to remind you. She's going to tell everyone in the courtroom. But they don't want to hear it. Because they don't give a fuck. They don't care about how you were as a kid. They're judging you for how you are now. And right now, you're a killer.
Right.
You got to get what a killer
they don't
gets,
see.
either life
They don't see the little
death.
boy that your mama see.
Now, this right here is the saddest testimony in my opinion.
And she looked just like
Sean's sister.
That's crazy.
And her words.
They must got a light-skinned daddy or something.
Is going to break down crying in the courtroom again.
Wow.
And Miss Gaffney,
They look just. That literally looked like him in a wig, bro. Like,
He's my brother.
What's the
Literally.
age difference between you and Sean?
2 years.
Are you older or younger?
I'm older.
You're older.
she's
So you're
older.
your baby brother?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Tell the jury a little bit about your relationship with Sean. Have you guys always got along pretty good?
Yeah, I've never been away from Sean. We grew up together.
That's
my
fucked
best
up.
friend.
So ever since he was born, you guys were never separated. Because we have heard a lot about your parents
Wow.
and the military and some moving around, but did you
Yeah.
guys always stay together?
Yes, we moved a lot, but we've never been apart.
Tell me about Sean's character. What do you love about Sean? You said he's your best friend. What makes him your best friend?
I guess just how little brothers are. They pick on their
Annoying.
sisters. They're just. He always bothers me, but in the good way. He used to like when we lived in Mississippi. He would come into my room, and he would put on all of my sunglasses, or like. Excuse me. He used to take my little TV on my dresser, and he would turn it upside down, and I'd be like, "Why did you do that?" And he'll just walk out. I don't know why, but he's a funny person.
Just siblings.
He's sweet. He's caring.
Look at him. He's smiling, remembering all that.
Look at him reminiscing. This
Reminiscing.
is exactly what I just told y'all.
Yeah.
He's reminiscing all these memories.
No more memories,
back.
bro.
This is what's gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Not literally, but this is what's gonna kill his soul.
That's what
When
fucks
get
you
to
up
prison,
when you
you're
get in
gonna
there.
See people that look lifeless, and they're all people that have gone through this process of having to hear all the great memories that they've had and things they weren't thinking.
I told y'all, that's one dude that I used to hang out with in Chicago that's older than me. I'm 20, I'll be 28, so he's probably like 30, 33 or something like that. And a long time ago, bro. Last time I talked to him, he told me, he said, "Nigga, I can't call y'all no more. I gotta forget about that life. That's the only way." He felt like, cause he got like a lot of years. I don't know when he getting out, but he got a lot of years though. And he's like, the only way I can get through prison, I can't keep talking to y'all niggas and reminiscing and you telling me stories and I'm sitting in here. That shit fucked him up. Every time we had talk, even though we didn't talk a lot, every time we had talk or he had talked to another one of my friends or whatever the case was, and he go back in his cell or whatever he did, you know what I'm saying? And from what he was saying, it fucked him up to the point where he couldn't sleep. He was going crazy. His mind, like he literally lost his mind in there multiple times. And so that's why he told me, like, bro, I can't talk to you. I ain't never gonna talk to you again. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't keep holding on to that old shit. I gotta forget it. Like Jake said, when you go to prison, a lot of people, I've never been to prison, but a lot of people just look lifeless. There's nothing left. There's nothing. There's nothing to be excited for, nothing to look forward to. Like, people don't think about that shit about prison. You think, oh, you just in a cell, you eat and all that. But when you wake up and there's nothing to look forward to, you can't go out to eat with your girlfriend or your wife. You can't go to the club and find a new girl and fall in love and go to get a new house and look forward to it, or save up for your new car and look forward to going to get your new car and being happy on the way to the dealership. Then driving your brand new car and you happy because you remember when you had a hoopty. You know what I'm saying? Or you go to your brother getting married and you go get fresh and you go to the store and get your suit tailored, and all that stuff is fun. It's life experiences. Your first time in Vegas, you travel to Japan for the first time you tried a new food. All these things are exciting about the world. And when you don't have that to look forward to, bro,
when their family brings,
I don't even know what that's like,
trying to make them sound good, and when they get that life sentence or that death sentence, they know they're never getting any of that again.
Yeah.
It kills them inside. They just become dull humans.
Right.
Emotionless humans. Soulless.
Yeah, soulless.
When you get in there, you see people who literally resemble zombies.
Yeah.
And you can see it on his face.
I can imagine, bro.
He is reminiscing these moments.
Yep.
And all of this is going to end as soon as she gets off of that stand.
Yep.
He's always there for me when I needed him.
What does that picture say to you?
He's just a silly, goofy little boy.
Is that kind of common of what
That's
what
fucked up.
do with him?
It's crazy, though.
Doing?
Yeah.
This looks like maybe a holiday.
Yeah, that was Thanksgiving at my grandma's house.
What makes you giggle?
Just the fact that he used to do stuff like this with me. Like, he wouldn't do this for anybody else. He wouldn't sit here and pose like that or just be silly. We call it the white girl pose.
And this is the part where it's a tearjerker.
Yeah.
It's tough. He's seen all these happy memories, and now he's gonna see his sister break, and it's gonna hit him hard. He's been there for.
You can tell he loved his sister too. Yeah.
His whole life, and now because of a decision he made,
but
he
you
be there for her again.
You know.
How's it been without?
You gotta love your sister and you love your family more than you love trying to be cool for them niggas.
Having him around to help you?
It's been hard. being a mom, I don't really think about it as much as I know.
Oh, she got kids now?
Just because I'm always doing something to take care of the kids. But, like, when I sit back and I really think about
it.
When I think about what's going on.
Okay.
I just miss my brother.
Will you, do you still maintain a relationship today?
Mm-hmm.
You're able to talk to him and communicate?
Yep.
And will you continue to do that?
Of course.
And hopefully, in whatever way possible, could he still be involved in your kids' lives and be an uncle?
Of course.
Do you have a moment?
Yes.
I'll pass the witness.
Okay. Any questions?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Gathright, you have characterized your and your brother Sean's childhood as a good, nice, loving childhood growing up. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
This is what I told y'all it comes down to right here. When you see your sister break down crying and you try to hold it together as best as you can, that vein busts, and you can't keep that shit together.
Hell no.
That's what pain looks like.
That's pain, bro.
This is pain.
That's pain.
This is pure pain.
The pain I ain't ever gonna feel. I don't want to feel.
These are the type of things that are supposed to be shown in juvenile detention centers. These are the type of things you're supposed to show
your kids when they little.
Teenagers, not these fake ass fucking jail shows where they try to scare them and scream and yelling. Nah, nobody give a fuck about that. It's fake.
Right.
It's fake. You want to take them somewhere real. You want to take them where hands get put on them. Have the parents sign a waiver.
Yeah.
Really put them in there with them wild ass jits from 14 to 21 where they getting beat the fuck up the first night.
Right.
That's a game changer.
That's a changer right there.
But if you can't legally do that, show them pain.
Yeah.
Show them what it looks like when a killer breaks down, because his sister breaking down because she knows that she's never gonna see him again unless it's at a fucking visitation.
Yeah.
This is the reality. This is how sad shit gets, how bad shit gets. She's losing someone that's still alive.
Right, and that shit, I don't know what that
mother
man
lost her son. He's forever gone. Now this right here is a former warden within the Florida Department of Corrections, and he's gonna testify how Sean would be valuable to the Florida Department of Corrections. Don't kill him. Give him to us.
Crazy.
Because we're gonna use him. We're gonna work him.
Right.
He's got what we call sweat equity. I've never even heard that
I ain't never heard
statement. But
I've heard sweat equity. They talk about that in business. Like, you got sweat equity, meaning you didn't have to buy into it. You worked. You know what I'm saying? You acquired a percentage of this company because you worked to start it up. Not necessarily because you invested in it, but because you worked to start it up.
Chain gang slavery.
And
chain
based
gang
on Mr.
slavery, boy.
Gathwight's age, physical abilities, things
Slavery.
like that, do you think that the prison would benefit from him in a work capacity if he were sentenced to life without parole?
I say yes. With my experience, not only just in classification, but as former ward and even as a jail administrator, he's someone that's young, he's healthy. In reality, we need that labor, we need that sweat equity, and we will put him out there to work because we do have an aging prison population, jail administration, we have that. So we put these young individuals to work and get some.
I want y'all to understand that they want you to crack. This is why do you think that they allowed these? You know, YouTube strikes down so much stuff. Why do you think that they don't strike down Foolio, all the Foolio's music, all this King Von music? Why do you think they don't strike down Young Boy's music? Why do you think they don't do that? It's because they want you to crash out. They want you to do something stupid so that they can lock you. Did you hear what he said? What he said? He said, yeah, our prison population is getting older, so we need some young people to come on in, take their place and do it because they get paid from this shit. They gonna put you to work. You're gonna build bridges or build houses or clean up trash or whatever it is, and they're going to exploit you for free labor, just like slavery. People got rich off slavery not because they was smart as hell or they put together some crazy company, but because they didn't have to pay their employees. So while you do this for free, we take all the profits and then we just go blow it and be rich as hell for the rest of our life. That's what they want to do for you, bro. That's why they promote this stuff to you kids. That's why they promote this stuff to people young. You don't really see when the last time you seen an old drill rapper, a 50, 60-year-old drill rapper jumping around with guns. because you can't really trick those older people, number one. And number two, they don't really care. They don't need them older people in prison. They need the young people. They need it to get younger and younger. Because if I can get you when you 15, 16, 17, 18, I could put you to work until you die. If I get you at 40, I'm only going to get 20, 30 years out of you. If I can get you at 19, I can get 60, 70 years out of you.
Sweat equity out of
them. Gotta think about
this
shit, bro.
Are young and actually can do the work.
And we talk about life without parole and death row, but for our jurors' education, in Florida, what does a life sentence without parole mean?
A life sentence in the Florida Department of Corrections
ain't nothing you can do.
From the minute they're brought in, they're assigned an inmate number. He will be assigned an inmate number, and when he dies and leaves in a body bag, he will still have that inmate number. An inmate serving life will never, ever get out. There is no parole in the state of Florida, and they're not ever allowed outside the razor wire and the fence of a secured facility.
I just hope that last sentence right there hits home for somebody.
I hope it do, bro.
If not, out of the 1 point however many million people subscribe to me and the hundreds of millions that have watched my channel, it's all been a failure if one person can't receive the message out of this.
Literally.
It's the whole reason I do this. It's the
Literally.
whole reason I brought light to every situation I have.
Literally.
It's the whole reason I've covered every crime that I've covered, that I shared my experience. So hopefully one person can be positively affected to where they don't have to sit there and
go through it.
Some country ass cracker tell them, when you enter our prison,
you ain't getting out.
You're given an ID number and you're gonna die with it, and you're never leaving here. That's life without parole in Florida State Prison. A state with no parole. A state that if all your family dies, they'll bury you at the fucking prison if they don't have anyone to send you home to.
Wow.
And I don't even think they'll put your name. They'll put your fucking ID
number. ID number.
Now, obviously, one of the more serious videos that we've covered and serious conversations we've had.
Yeah, this shit's sad at the end of the day.
It's home. I hope it resonates. This isn't
the reason, and the reason it's so sad is because it's like he just got finessed. He got tricked, you know. And I feel like a lot of people get tricked. I feel like everybody in prison is full of people that got tricked into thinking that this is what's cool. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is what make me a real nigga. This is what make me a real man. And that's why I appreciate people like Wallow, like 1090 Jake, like Whack 100. I appreciate people like that because they further push the notion that ain't nothing good gonna happen from it, bro. Ain't nothing good gonna happen from it, and it's fun and it's nice being. Don't let these people finesse you into thinking that being a nice, law-abiding citizen is lame, it's corny, it's goofy. It doesn't make you a goofy. Waking up every day and being able to go to work and get in a car and go on a drive and not have nowhere to go and be able to smoke a blunt outside in your backyard and watch your kids grow up. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you realize his mom and his parents are going to die? And he's not going to be able to bury them and go to the funeral? You realize he's never going to be able to see his nieces and nephews? He's never going to be able to hug his sister again and go over his grandma's house again? His grandma's going to die. He's gonna have to hear about it from a jail call whenever he can get to the phone, because he might be in the hole for 3 weeks because of a fight that happened, or simply just being able to pick what you want to eat for the day. Don't let them things. Don't take them things for granted. I don't want burgers. I want nuggets. I don't want nuggets. I want a taco. Don't take that stuff for granted, bro. Because right now, if you're watching this video, if you in your house or you at work, bro, when you get home, you can go in the refrigerator and you can pick whatever's in the refrigerator, you can get it. You know what I'm saying? You can go to your backyard. You can get on the balcony. You can go to a hotel room. You can rent a car. You can brush your teeth in your bathroom. You know what I'm saying? You can close the door to your bathroom and shit and pee in private. All those things are took from you. From not one of those things are still there from you when you go to jail, when you go to prison. Y'all, and it's sad. And usually I got jokes and all that, but I'm starting to realize that this shit is more sad than anything else. It's not funny. It's not. It's sad. It's sad. And the saddest part about it is 99% of the time, somebody this color.